Hey guys, it's Kevin here with a quick video, and I'm going to talk about one concept that when played around correctly can really help you climb in ranked. And that concept is priority. Okay, so to start off, in case you don't already know what priority is, it's basically how fast you can leave your lane to help on another part of the map. The easiest way to get priority is by shoving your lane, because it makes your lane opponent have to decide between either getting the CS under tower or matching your roam and giving up the farm. Unless the situation is like really important, they'll most of the time just farm under their tower, and this gives you time to look for a roam. Now you might be wondering, when is it a good time to have priority? There are many times where it's necessary to try to get lane priority, so I'll just give some examples right now. It's good to have lane priority if you and your jungler win the 2v2 mid lane, because then you can try to bait a gank on yourself and then turn it around with your jungler. You also want to get priority when you see your jungler going for an invade or a dive in a side lane, because then it makes sure that your lane can't collapse on them when they're overextended. And when your team's doing an objective, it's good to get priority so your laner can't go contest it. And lastly, if you see a side lane getting shoved in, it gives you an opportunity to roam for a gank or collapse if they try to dive. Before you start thinking, shouldn't I just get priority all the time then so I can roam faster? There's plenty of times where you do not want to have priority. I'll put some examples up on the screen of those times too. If you try to get priority when your side laners are recalled, then their side laners have an opportunity to roam on you. Secondly, you don't want to shove when your jungler is recalled and their jungler is MIA, because you have no real backup if you get ganked. And lastly, if your flash is down, they're probably calling for you to get ganked anyway. Alright, so now I'm going to give you an example of what it looks like when you try to get priority mid lane, or when you should be looking to get it. So here I'm playing Rumble against Talon, and I already had kind of a lot of gold on me, so I wanted to recall and buy, and I could get tier 2 boots to roam. So I'm pushing him in. I know the next wave is a cannon wave, so this allows me to get a good recall timing. And then he chooses to stay for one more wave. I'm pretty sure because he needed that much gold to buy his Tiamat. But I'm able to only lose about 2 or 3 CS to tower and then get back to lane when he's recalled. So now that I know he's backed, the first thing that I do is just hard shove the wave right away, because it gives me priority, as we were talking about, so I can get a roam off. Alright, now you might be thinking to yourself, like, Kevin, I picked a useless fucking champion. I picked, like, Corki, right? How am I going to shove the wave? I'm never going to be able to roam. But this clip is actually a good example of what you could do if you're getting shoved in. So here they let up pressure for 1 second, and I know I'm not going to be able to shove the next wave because they're hard shoving every wave. So I decide to just roam before my wave even gets there, and I'm able to get a successful roam off. It's more risky to roam like this because chances are you'll have to give up a lot of CS to tower, maybe even a full wave, but it's worth it for a kill. Alright, so one last thing before I end the video. This is the first real educational video that I tried to make, because the game's almost been out for like 10 years, right? There's already so many videos explaining how to play the game, so if I find any other like niche topics that I think that I can do a video on, I'll do one. Otherwise, I'm not sure what I'll make another video on. But thanks for watching.